Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all of you. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Maslan Mat Isa. I'm from Blockchain Lab in Berhad. Today, I would like to talk about our project, which is a blockchain secure biometric access system, what we call a BBAS. Let me go to content first. Number one is introductions. Second one, we will go to the problem statements. And then we go to the methodology. And then our core part is 4 and 5, which is a BBAS application, which is biometrics and binary engines. And then we go to number 5, which is BBAS blockchain, biometric verifications using blockchains. And then we go to the conclusions. Okay, let me go to introduction first. Actually, the biometric data can be carried using a high accuracy device that capture the biometric data for proof of identity purpose. Nowadays, many agencies use this method to proof of identity. For example, government agency or government link agency. Actually, biometric data used in your ID also, ID card and EPF, and also use biometric to prove as your identity. Okay, today actually we want to use our method to store and verify biometric data in a blockchain. The invention will be used in access IoT device environment. Biometric data will be collected from the access device and transferred into a blockchain. Actually, the transactions will be using separate hash algorithm during transaction to a blockchain. Okay, we go to a problem statement. Right. Current biometric data storage are not fully trusted since it can be tampered either by external hacker or internal trust administrator. What it means here actually, we don't want to remove the database. Why we use the blockchain is just want to solve the current problem. Actually, if you are admin, you are hackers, you know how to get the biometric data from database. Especially you are the admin. A simple scenario would be a smart thief gain your digital copy of fingerprint. So it can access all your data using the fingerprints. They register the new one, or they delete your fingerprint, just replace your fingerprints, replace their own fingerprint, so they can access all your data. That's what we're concerned about. All right, actually this can be applied to others biometric verification, retina scan or face ID data. So from this problem, we have so what we can see here, data allocation can be tampered and not immutable. And then raw biometric data can be replicated easily. Okay. This is current architecture of biometrics. The first one is we have a biometric layer. This is biometric enabled device or your IoT. For example, biometrics device about scanner, iPad, iPhones, your smartphone also can be your biometric device. And then we have application layer. This is a UI, biometric engines. And then integration layer, we have a REST API, applications programming interface. And then the last one, we have a data layer, the traditional database. Traditional database can be anything. So what we concerned about is we just want to apply the blockchain in the biometrics. Okay, so this is our methodology. The BSBAS is a composed of two components. The first one, read from biometric device and create a binary data. The second one, the biometric data and the binary data will be stored in the blockchain. Okay, what we can see from the previous architecture, they look the same, but the difference is here we use a blockchain as the data layer. Blockchain we use a Chaincode. Chaincode is actually Chaincode is the method to interact, the programming language to interact between the blockchain and the API. Okay, now we go to the BSBAS application or biometric engine first. BE is capable of converting the biometric data to a binary data. So the certain biometric device has accuracy up to 500 dot per inch, while some others offer up to 700. Actually, this is something like your smartphone also can be a biometric engines or optimal scanners. So biometric engine read the data from the biometric device and verify it twice from different angle. This increase of accuracy of biometrics reading. If you have a smartphone and then you set up your biometric, you can see that you need to touch multiple times. So it scan from a different angles actually. Okay, now we go. What is a blockchain actually? A BSBAS blockchain. Blockchain have two. The first one, private blockchain. The second one is public blockchain. Private blockchain, or as we know that the permission blockchain, is the technology which they allow public node or connections. Mean this is public blockchain. Only permissions person can access the data. If we use a public blockchain, actually this is a public blockchain is a public, so everybody can access data. For example, Ethereum, Bitcoin, that one is the public. That's why you can see you can access all the data, but not for permission blockchain like Hyperledger public. So the data stored in the blockchain is distributed among the nodes and immutable, which means the data cannot be changed. Okay, what it means? Okay, you can see from the picture here we have 8 nodes, for example. This is an example of permissions blockchain, mean a private blockchain. When you enter your first data, first layer, they will save in, they will invoke to the node 1. And not only node 1, they will invoke to copy the data to the node 2, node 3, node 4, node 5, node 6, node 7, and node 8, the same data. The second data will do the same. Node 1, node 2, and all nodes. What it means, if you want to change the first data, you need to change the data from all nodes. It means what? It means this is impossible because it will link to the first data. The data enter has to be agreed in the consensus before storing a blockchain. Before the data enter into blockchain, actually there are consensus, mean verifier before the store in a blockchain. Okay, how blockchain networks works? Blockchain will create block in an append-only structure. All right. For example, if you have the first one, block 1, and then we have block 2 and block 3. The hash inside the block 2 actually from the hash from block 1 header. The hash inside a block 3 is from block 2 header. They will link all together. So for example, if we have 100 block and you want to change the data block 50, what you need to do? actually when you want to change one data, you need to change from block 1 until block 15. What it means? It means it's impossible. That's why when you use a blockchain, the data will disallow the ability to delete and update. So the data transaction inside can be updated, but will be added as a new block. Mean it will be a new data. Each block has its own hash value before adding onto the blocks. Okay, how biometric engine flow? BE performs scan different angle to ensure biometric integrity and verify identity better. Okay, this is what we have discussed before. So biometric will data read from biometric device like your iPhone, iPad, and then they will perform scan. And the second one, they will perform another scan, and then they will finalize as a biometric data. Okay, how blockchain implementation flow for registration? Biometric data is sent to a blockchain API first, and then Chaincode will receive the binary data from the biometric engine. And then Chaincode will produce a hash using SHA-3512, and then the hash will store in a blockchain. Okay, next one, how verification happen? Biometric verification using a Chaincode. Okay, when the biometric data, and then for verification, biometric data is read by the BE also, biometric engine. And then biometric data is sent to a blockchain API. Chaincode will create the hash to receive a data. And then Chaincode will cross-refer the current generated hash with the registration hash. If the hash match access to the system granted. Okay, actually what happened here, our biometric data is separate by 4. So for example, for part, if you have one biometric data, so we have part A, part B, part C, and part D. So only one biometric data will store in 4 blocks. Okay. For example, if the hackers want to find it, they need to find these 4 blocks. So verification, we read these 4 blocks merged together and verify the biometrics. So this is hard for hackers to find the all 4 parts separately of the biometrics. Okay, we go to conclusions. The Chaincode receives the biometric data as a binary data and proceed to create a secure hash SHA as a proven is more secure from previous generation. Okay, the secure hash is stored in the blockchain to ensure the traceability in terms of update record, because the blockchain is immutable and cannot be easily tampered by malicious party. And also the proof of identity can be applied and are able to be utilized. Okay, actually what we want to prove here, actually we don't want to remove a database, because some opinions said the blockchain will replace database. No, actually no. When blockchain come, blockchain just add on what database cannot do, but can solve using a blockchain. So this is one of application blockchain that can be used to add beside using a traditional database. That's all from me. Thank you for your attentions. Thank you. Thank you very much.